Hello friends, welcome back. My name is PK. In this video, you will learn how to convert Excel to PDF for these selected worksheets. As you are seeing my screen, I have opened this project management dashboard wherein I have multiple sheets. I have added a new PDF converter button here in the home tab. So friends, I will show you how can you convert selected sheets into a PDF file. So let me click here on the PDF converter and I have designed this Excel to PDF converter form. So here we have a worksheet name box and you can see the different worksheet available in this Excel workbook for project management dashboard. Now let's say I want to convert these sheets into PDF. So I don't want to take data and support sheets. So I have selected whatever sheets I want to convert into PDF. I will simply click on Start Conversion. So here you can see it has converted sheets into PDF. Alright, so we have all the different pages. Now let's say if you want to convert only two sheets, timeline and risk. So I'll just click here and you can see here we have only two sheets, project timelines and this risk and issues. Okay, whatever you will select in this box and you will click on the start conversion, it will convert only those worksheets. It will work for all workbook, whatever workbook you have opened. Let me show you. If I will add a new workbook and let's say here I have 4 worksheets and I'm just putting some border here, some color here on the sheet 4 and similarly here on the sheet 2. And now I'll go to the home tab and I'll click on the PDF converter. I can see the different sheets available here. Let's say I want to convert for sheet 2 and sheet 4. Start conversion. You can see whatever we have put available in 2 pages. Okay, this has been saved in temp folder. You can save it again. Just click on the save button and wherever you want to save it. Alright friends, or you can take the printout. Let me close this. Now I will explain you step by step how can you create this Excel to PDF converter for the selected worksheet. So please watch this video till the end. So let me come to this workbook Excel to PDF for the selected worksheet. Here I have designed that form. So let me go to the developer tab and Visual Basic. I will show you this form. So this is the form which I have created, Excel to PDF converter. But I will tell you from the starting. So let me add a new user form here. This is the new user form. Let's make it slightly bigger. Right click, go to the properties and here we will take the background color as white color. This one. We will change the special effect also. So you can take this one. Alright, you can rename the form. Let's say I'm putting here Excel to PDF converter. Alright, now let me close this. Now from the toolbox I will take the image and I'll create the title here using this image. Right click, go to the properties. The border I will not take any border, so border style I'll take none. You can take the back color from here. You can take any color or you can add the new color also. In this white color you can right click and from here you can define the color using your RGB color code and you can add that color. But for now I'm just taking, let's say this color. Close this. Now I will take a label Excel to PDF converter for selected worksheet. Format this, right click, go to the properties, font. Let's say I'm taking here Arial rounded empty bold and size around 12. Make it white font color. Back style I will take transparent and alignment I will take center, smaller and just move this here. Now we can take this center in the form, so I'll go to the format center in the form horizontally. Alright, now I will take a label here and I will drag a label here and I will put this label as search worksheet. It's slightly smaller and just put this here. Now I will take a text box, so let's take this text box and drag this text box here. Right click, go to the properties. The border style I will take single and the border color I will take some color from here, so I'm taking this one. Alright, now I will take another label, so just copy and paste this label and make it slightly bigger like this, and just keep this here. I will rename this as worksheet name. Right click, go to the properties, and I will align this center, and I will fill some background color also. So I'll take the back color here, and let's take this back color, and for this back color I will take the fore color white. Alright, you can make it bold. Now I will take a list box, so let's take this list box and just drag this here. Right click, go to the properties. First of all, the border I will take single, and the border color I will take the same color, this one. Now I'll take the back color also for the list box, so I'll take this light blue color. You can add this color or you can choose the color whatever you want to take. Now I will take a button, so let's take a command button and just put the command button here, and that will be our start conversion. Alright, right click, go to the properties. You can change the font as Arial, rounded, empty, bold, and slightly bigger. You can change the back color also and font color. Let's take white, and the back color of the button you can take this color. Okay, if you want to add some images also for the PDF and the Excel, you can add that, but for now I'm just starting the coding. So first of all, what we will do, as soon as this form will be loaded, this is user form 1. Here you can see, you can rename this whatever you want from the properties. Here the user form 1, you can put form name whatever you want to put, but for now I'm just keeping it as it is. So double click here, and I'll create a sub procedure, sub show seat name. Now we will show the seat name here. We will take a variable dim sh as worksheet, and I will put a loop for each sh in active workbook. We will not take the this workbook, we will take the active workbook, so that it will work for all the workbooks. Active workbook dot worksheets. Next. Alright, so before adding this, we have to make sure we are making the list box clear, so I'll use me.listbox1.clear. Okay, and here I will use me.listbox1.add_item, and I will use ss.name. Now I will show you. Let's copy this sub procedure, and here we will run this on the activation of user form. So you can delete this and you can call this here. If I will run, you can see it is showing seat 1 and seat 2 here. If you want to show that checkbox, and you can see I'm not able to select 2 together, so what we can do, just select this list box, right click, go to the properties, and first of all, the list style, it is plain, so we will take the option, and the second one in the multi select, it is single, you can take it multi. Okay, if I will run, then here you can see the checkbox. If I will check, I can select multiple. Alright, and if I will type here, let's say 1, then this list should be filtered accordingly. So what I will do, I'll put here, if me.textbox1.value is not equal to blank, then we will put some condition. In the else case, we will add this here, and if this is not blank, then what we will do, we will check each seat name, whatever we are typing in the text box, if that text is available within the seat name, then we will display that seat name in the list box. So I will use here if in str in string function of VBA, I'll use here ss.name, the seat name, and I will search the text me.textbox1.value. That text is available in the seat name, then it will return the position greater than 0, then only we will add that here. And if, alright, we have to put the code of change event of this text box, so double click here and we will call this here and just run this. If I will type here 1, then it is showing 1. If I will type here 2, it is showing 2. If I will delete this, it is showing all. Now let's say we have few other sheets here. I'm putting the name as PK, and this sheet 2 I'm making it hidden. Alright, now let me run this. So what is happening? It is showing all the sheets including that sheet 2 which is hidden. So we don't want to show this hidden sheet here. So what I will do, I will put another condition. So the condition will be if sh.visible equal to Excel sheet visible. If the sheet is visible, then only we will show it in the list box. And if, alright, the same thing we will take here, just copy, and in place of this text we will put this here. Now if I will run, you can see that sheet 2 is not available. Okay, although the sheet 2 is hidden, you can see here. Alright, so basically we are saying we will convert only visible sheets into PDF. So here we can see our code is ready. We can type, let's say if you want to search, I'm putting here PK. So I'm putting here PK, it is showing nothing. But if I'm putting here PK in capital, so it is showing. That means it's a case sensitive. So how we can handle this? I'll tell you. Here when we are checking this in string function, we can use here U case, means we are converting the sheet name in the uppercase, and similarly we are converting the text of the search box also in uppercase. Now all the texts are in uppercase, so now it is not case sensitive. Let me run this. I'll show you. If I will type here P, it is returning PK. Even the P is small. Alright, so it's working. Now I will put the code on this start conversion. So just double click here and we will take few variable here. Let's take here dim sheet names as string. Then I'm taking here dim sh as worksheet, and I will set that sh equal to active sheet. So first what we will do, we are taking a worksheet here and we are assigning to the active sheet. So why we are doing here, we will leave it as it is, okay, after the PDF conversion. Now I will take two more variable, dim I comma x as, let's say, long, or you can take integer as well. Now the x value I am putting here 0, the default value. Similarly the sheet names value also I am putting here blank, which is default also. Now I will put a loop here, and that loop will be, I'll take here for I equal to, I'm putting the I value from 0 to me dot listbox1 dot list count minus 1. So I'm taking the value from 0 and till the listbox dot list count minus 1, because the list index of a list will start from 0. I'll use here next I. Alright, so we are running a loop in the list box. First of all, we will search whether the worksheet name is selected in the list box or not. So I will use here if me dot listbox1 dot selected, and here I will put I, because we are running a loop on the different rows of list box. Index will start from 0, and if it is true, which is by default in the if condition, then so that is our first condition. We are making sure it is selected. Okay, so if it is selected, then we will check, okay, it's a first sheet or it's a second or the other sheet. So if x equal to 0, then that means it's a first sheet. Okay, if the value is 0, else here we will put our other code. Okay, and here I will use x equal to x plus 1. Alright, so if x is 0, then what I will do, I'll use here sheet names equal to ss dot name, and it's a second time or third time, then what I will do here, I'll use here sheet name equal to sheet name, and I will put a separator here. So you can put any separator. I'm just putting this asterisk sign, and I'll use here ss dot name. Alright, now I will show you how it will return. Put these sheet names on the message box. Okay, let me run this. Let's say I have selected these 3 seats. Now if I will click on the start conversion, it is returning seat 2, then seat 2, then seat. Okay, it is returning always last seat, so that means we have made some mistake. Let's see. Okay, so we will take the value from the list box. We will take here me.listbox1.list and I, and similarly here also. Let me run this. If I will select, let's say, these 3 and just click on start conversion, so here you can see seat 3 asterisk sign, seat 4 asterisk sign pk, so all 3 seats. And if I will select only one seat, let's say any one seat, then it will return this only one seat. Alright, so we have a separator now. Now what we will do, first we will make sure we have selected at least one seat. So if x equal to 0, so x is the count of selected seats. If it is 0, then we will show one message box here and we can exit some. And if, let me show you, run, I'm not selecting any seat. If I will click on start conversion, it will return this message. So first we have to select the seat. Now if we have selected the seat, then I will use here active workbook seats, and then I will use here split function, split, and I will split that seats name variable. So because we have put this asterisk sign in the different seats name, seat name, and I'll use here select. Okay, then I will use here active seat dot. So here you can see I'm not getting that IntelliSense list. So for now I'm using that sh. We have taken this variable sh as worksheet, and then later on we will change it with the active seat. So sh dot, I will use here export as fixed format, and type I will take Excel type PDF, comma, then we provide the file name with the folder path wherein you want to save this. So what I will do, I'll save it in the temp folder. So I'll use here bba.n1, and here I will put temp. I will save it in the temp folder, and application.path separator, because we have to provide the file name / file name, and file name I'm using here format, and I will use here now, and I will use the format as dd, mm, by, and hh, mm, ss. Basically we are taking a name which should be the unique. So we are taking the current date and time, and we'll put here .pdf. Alright, now the next is other option like quality and the other thing, but I will not take those things. So I'll put the multiple commas. I will take this one which is open after published. So here you can see, so I have put the multiple commas here, and then I will use open after published true. Alright, now once we have done this, so we will make sure whatever active seat was there, we will not use this sh, we just have used for the support so that that list can be created. So I'll use here active seat. Alright, now in the last I will use sh.select. So I will make sure only this sh is selected in the last. Alright, so let's test this code. Let me put something in this seat 2, that's this color, and here in pk I want to put some this color, and this seat 4 also I want to put this border. Alright, so we have put in these 3 seats. Now go to the developer tab and run. So let's say I'm taking these 3 seats, start conversion. So yes, it has been converted. So it's working perfect. Now how we can add this form somewhere in our existing Ribbon. So I have added here in the home tab. I will tell you how can you add it in your, let's say, in data tab or insert tab, for example. So first what I will do, I'll go to the developer tab, Visual Basic, and I will move this user form 1 into my personal.xlsv. So let's move this here. If you don't have this personal.xlsv, then what you can do, you can record a macro from view, and you can go to the macros and you can record a macro. When you will click on the record macro, you can select this personal macro workbook. Okay, if here this workbook or new workbook is selected, you can select this personal macro workbook and you can click on OK. You don't need to do anything here, and I will go to the macros and I will stop recording. And then if I will go to the developer tab and Visual Basic, here you can see that new module 3 has been created. So basically you will get that personal.xlsv visible here. Alright, now let's say here in the macro one, I'm just putting simple user form 1.show and model I will put here false. Now I have a macro one, right click anywhere, let's say in the insert or anywhere, customize ribbon, and in the insert I will add a new group, and that new group right click rename, I'm putting here PDF for example. And then here in this choose command from, I will select macros and I'm able to see this macro one and I'll click on add. So it is available here, right click, go to the rename and I will put here PDF converter. You can select any icon from here. I have taken, let's say, this one, click on OK. Okay. If I will come to the insert tab, I can see here the PDF converter. When I will click here, that form will be opened. So let's say I have added a new workbook here with 4 worksheets and I'm just putting some color. I'll go to the insert and PDF converter and I can see the different sheets here. I can click on the start conversion and it will convert those sheets into PDF. Alright friends. So friends, that is how you can create this Excel to PDF converted for selected worksheet. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Friends, if you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe my channel to get the regular update of my videos. Thank you so much for watching.